What if we fought poverty by just giving everyone enough money? Here are 5 important things about basic income. Number 1, it's not a new idea. A government paying its citizens a cash stipend with no strings attached might strike many of us as revolutionary, but the idea is actually centuries old. Abu Bakr, the Muslim leader elected to succeed Muhammad, instituted a form of basic income in the 7th century. Thomas Paine, now and forever my favorite founding father, proposed it in his pamphlet Agrarian Justice, which was published in 1797. And since then, politicians, economists, and philosophers from a wide variety of ideological viewpoints have argued for it, including Napoleon Bonaparte, Bertrand Russell, Milton Friedman, and Martin Luther King Jr. And while some might argue otherwise, the truth is, number 2, it's compatible with capitalism. Though opponents of the concept may characterize it as being unacceptably socialistic, there's no reason why a basic income program couldn't exist in a country with a capitalist economy. It could be funded just like any other government program through taxation, like Social Security, or through revenue generated by government-owned resources like Alaska's Permanent Fund dividend, and distributed to citizens in much the same way we pay out current government benefits. And those of us who wanted or needed to earn additional private income by getting a job or starting a business would be just as free to do so as we are right now. The main knock against basic income is how expensive it could be, but that's where this next bit comes in. Number 3, it comes in many possible forms. Paine's original proposal called for annual pensions for people over the age of 50 and for the disabled, and one-time payments for everyone when they reach the age of 21, all to be funded through property taxes. Some basic income proposals mandate a minimum amount to be paid to everyone, while others call for evenly distributing revenue from a designated source, no matter what the amount. There are certain versions of basic income that would be difficult, if not impossible, to implement in a country with as large a population as the United States, but there are other basic income proposals that could be not only less expensive, but yield more of a positive benefit than welfare programs that are presently in place. Number 4, it could simplify welfare programs and taxation. Welfare programs currently in place in the US, for example, attempt to ameliorate the harmful effects of poverty by providing assistance in the forms of specialized currencies that can only be spent on a narrow range of items. Food stamps would probably be the most well-known example of this, or by making those who earn below a certain income level eligible for tax credits. Many of these complicated and expensive programs could be scaled back or even eliminated simply by issuing cash payments to those who meet a few straightforward requirements. Not charity, not even welfare as we currently understand it, but basic income, money given without condition that can be spent on food, clothing, shelter, bills, anything else that it's needed for. The positive impact that this could have on the most vulnerable members of our communities could be significant and life-changing. Which brings me to number 5. It would promote social justice. One of the most formidable enemies of equality is poverty. The poor are forced to make do with inferior housing, healthcare, nutrition, education, legal representation, and numerous other necessities that many of us take for granted. Lack of financial independence can render a person unable to leave an abusive relationship or move to a different area to take advantage of an employment or an educational opportunity. Poverty amplifies the obstacles faced by those who are underprivileged because of their race, their gender, their sexuality, their disability, or one of many other factors that they have no control over. Maybe the best way to address those problems which are caused or greatly exacerbated by lack of money is to give people more money. Imagine how much better the world would be if more people could afford to spend less time struggling to survive and more time actually living. The hardest part is picking only 5. Catch you next time. Hey folks, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please like it and share it and subscribe to this channel if you're not subbed already. And also please consider helping me to make more videos like this one by supporting this channel through Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/Steve Shives to become a patron. Thanks for watching.